Giselle Pellico, Zoe Watts, Amanda Stanhope, Valentina, and Chanel Miller. People said to Zoe Watts, "Yeah, but he's your husband. You weren't awake, so it's not the same as being taken down an alleyway, is it?" I remember a lot of teenagers saying the same kind of thing when I used to run workshops on consent. Surely a husband can't rape a wife. They're married. She can't say no. The police said to Amanda Stanhope regarding a video of her husband assaulting her, "We can't use that as evidence because it looks like you're pretending to be asleep," which basically translates to no evidence in this world could subdue the possibility in people's minds that you're just a woman scorned. People will just assume that you wanted it. Zoe Watts' husband told her he thought she wanted it. Several of the 51 men trialled for the rape of Giselle Pellico tried to defend themselves with the same idea. We thought she wanted it. They had genuine faith in using this as an argument in a case where they had never once communicated with her. Chanel Miller was referred to as Emily Doe during the trial of her rapist, Brock Turner, whose name I'm sure you already know. This case is quite different from the rest that I've mentioned. This wasn't her husband, this was a stranger, in an alleyway. This was the apparently more legitimate version of assault. Chanel Miller's rapist, Brock Turner, served 3 months in prison. "On the same night I was assaulted, I was also saved," she says in a BBC article, describing the 2 male Swedish students who were cycling past and stopped to intervene as her heroes. She sleeps under a drawing she made of 2 bikes which is hung above her bed. No one is riding past a marital bed on a bike. These husbands have ensured there will be no heroes for their wives. These women have to be the heroes themselves. The anonymous survivor known as Valentina says that years after discovering her husband's assaults, she's still struggling to understand his motivation. I can't imagine even he understands it, to be honest. I'm not going to ask you to accept all of this as evidence to support lazy bioessentialist narratives about men. I'm not going to kid myself that we can shame people out of this behaviour. What I am going to ask of everyone watching this video, no matter your gender, age, job, whatever, is to think of every child you know and every child you don't know but who you see walking down the street and playing in the park, so full of joy and love. I want you to seriously engage in the question of how are we getting from A to B? How is our society facilitating such misery? What leads 1,000 boys to becoming the 1,000 men who sought out a sense of brotherhood through that particular Telegram group? There is not a simple answer to this question. Beware trying to find the answer that fits in a comfortable box in your head. Simple answers lead to blunt solutions which inevitably fail in supporting victims like